When I was in my 20s, I had a mentor say to me, John, if you really want to be successful, you want to go to great conferences, listen to great men and women speak, and then do great things for God. Trust me, that was great advice for a kid in his 20s. In my 30s, I went to San Diego, California, and I became the pastor of a large church, like Skyline Wesleyan Church, but it had been flat for 11 years when I arrived, and I knew that we needed to grow, and we weren't growing. And that's when I went to Tommy Barnett's conference in Phoenix, Arizona. And there at the Dream Conference, my energy and my leadership gifts just began to be awakened, and I watched what this man was doing in his community, life-changing things. And I said to myself, this is what I needed. This is what I needed to fill myself up so that I could go back and build a great church for God in San Diego. Now, there was a problem. I went alone. Well, I learned my lesson on that because I went back to my staff and I told them what I had seen and what I had heard, and they smiled and they nodded. They took a few notes, and I realized that was a worthless endeavor. I needed to expose them to the Dream Conference. So the next year, I took my entire staff. We sat right down front. We watched people as they come across that platform, their lives incredibly changed by the grace of the Lord Jesus Christ. And my staff caught the vision. They caught the spirit. They caught the faith. In fact, I asked Tommy if we could have a room in the church somewhere that we could just go pray, and he allowed us to go into a room, and we turned it into a prayer room. We literally prayed all night. If you would talk to my staff that I had back then today, they would tell you going to the Dream Conference was life-changing for them. Life-changing. You see, when we went to the conference, we saw things that we had never seen. We heard things that we had never heard. We learned things that we had never learned that allowed us to do things that we'd never done. I want to encourage you, if that is not on your must go to this conference list, you need to put it on this must go to the conference list because it will make a difference in your life. Trust me, every year, that was our conference at Choice. Every year, our lives were challenged and changed. Every year, we went back to the prayer room. I want you to have that same experience. Trust me. My name is John. I'm your friend. This will make a difference in your life.